Bonjour, mon amis, les agents. The thing that's been going on lately in this country, quite a few things, but one thing in particular I want to talk about. There's been this big debacle about immigration from all of these South American countries. You know, these people are migrating over here because their country is pretty much a fucking war zone with these, for the most part, street gangsters taking over the government. You know, they pretty much are the police. They're trying to turn the males into more new recruits and pretty much raping and killing the women. And really the only ones that got away are the young ones. What about all the old ones? They probably weren't able to make it, sadly and needless to say. But the thing that really pisses me off is the fact that these fucking right-wingers in our country, you know, the ones, these pieces of shit, not all, but the ones that are coming off from this standpoint, are coming off as if they're the ones that call the shots. Talking about, oh, they can't stay here. You know, fucking John McCain's old decrepit ass talking about, oh, they can't stay here. They can't stay here. And John Boner, and before anyone fucking talks to me saying, oh, that's not how you say his name. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm saying it based upon how it's spelled. It's Boehner. And it's a different language, mostly French, but whatever the origin of the etymology of his last name is, if I had to use the phonetics, I'd go Boner. So fuck you, I'm right, you're wrong. At least as far as my entertainment is concerned, to much of my delight. Yeah, these people want to talk about how they can't stay here, and oh, Obama should be saying something, he should be stepping in. But let's be honest here, people. Know your fucking history. No one in this country is truly native to this country, with the exception of the Native Americans. They've pretty much been screwed over from day one. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got the Europeans coming in here talking about, well, you know, we're going to sign you a peace treaty, and this certain fucking percentage of the land is yours, and, you know, we'll give you this little water gun and maybe a few dollars by comparison of today's economy at the time, in exchange for the land. Otherwise, we're just going to take and kill you all up anyway. Smallpox disease and all of that shit with the blankets. The rest of us got here because through slavery or because they were trying to take over other people's land. And Native Americans were here first, people. Let's be honest here. And even the Native Americans even said that this is not our land, this is God's land. Even though they were pantheists, and it makes kind of sense and explains a lot for itself. I can understand that. But at least they weren't the ones that were proclaiming, you know what I'm saying? War didn't exist in this country till the Europeans came over here. I'm not going to say the white man, because that's such a vague fucking term to today's standards. Only black people say that shit. Black people that don't have an understanding outside of basic aspects of history. Now, sure, these people were of a lighter skin tone, but you have to understand who they were. When I say the Europeans and the white man, I'm mostly referring to Spaniards, Europeans, and the French. But when it comes to these people, South Americans, you know, the Argentinians and all of that, whatever country they're coming from, there's nothing but sad stories about how they came here and really had nowhere else to go. And for these pig-headed motherfuckers on the right wing of our country want to talk about how they can't stay here and how they want to call shots as if they run shit. First of all, it's not your fucking country, and it's not as if your ancestors were originally from here. This country was built on the backs of fucking slaves and came up through immigration. Okay, so that you know what that means? That means that in the end, what you're saying is bullshit. It's unfair for you to come off from that standpoint. And I think the thing that really makes it all the worse is the fact that when you think about the bloodlines of these people that are coming here, they pretty much are Native Americans. The only reason, you know what I'm saying, you can call them Argentinian, the Mexicans, all of that, but really, the only reason why they call that is because the Spaniards and other European bloodlines mixed with them. to become and make them what they are today. But if you look at these people, they pretty much are Native Americans from crossbred generations. They're the same people, and these same people are being told in the same way that a land that doesn't particularly belong to anyone, you are not welcome here simply because what? I'm foreign? Are you fucking serious? Look around this country. Who really here is native to this country as far as their bloodline lineage is concerned? And if so, there's going to be that one asshole talking about, oh, well, my ancestors were from here and I'm black and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. That's beside the point. You're one guy out of however many larger percentages of people than your same standpoint. The point I'm trying to say here is that these right-wingers fucking assholes and should not be allowed to say what they're saying or call the shots or blame Obama. And Obama should not be inclined to listen to these fuckers. I think he should make the right shots. He may not be the best president. I think he should make the right decisions. And it's not as if we can't handle it because, you motherfuckers want to use these corporations to send all of these jobs that you quote unquote saying you're creating and striving to make and make right. You're sending them to foreign countries to save $1 anyway because they're accounting by most of other countries' standards, especially ours, is lower. So it saves you dollars in the process. And these are the same motherfuckers who want to talk about corporations or people too. If corporations were people, they would be money-grubbing assholes that would talk about how if you're a certain skin color from a certain background, that you're not welcome here unless you're willing to make 2 cents an hour. Yeah. Fuck you too. Help these people out. I don't like the fact that things are the way this way. It's unsurprising. It seems like the racism in this country just perpetuates over the years. When are people going to wake up, man? We're in 2014. Does it have to be 2042 before anything changes? I sure hope not. I sure hope that I live to see the day when all of this shit about difference among people changes, but that's kind of a deep scientific aspect, psychologically. So we're talking about a lot of work that needs to be undone here. A lot of mentalities that need to be taken apart and thrown away and scrapped for something better. Until then, we're going to have this shit. Argent de revoir. Merci, mon amis. To much of our delight.